Hey, Ruby Gallivanters, it's me. It's Rick. How are ya? I'm sorry I couldn't be there tonight, and in the spirit of David Bowie at the Grammys, I'm calling in from me mobile. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Rick, and I work with executives and companies who want better outcomes by teaching them negotiation skills. I've done a lot of business with a group called Vistage. Vistage hosts several groups of 15 to 20 CEOs or executives. Let me tell you, they've got a lot of demands. Sometimes they'll be in the middle of my presentation and they'll be like, Rick, I have this kind of business, this business model. I need a negotiation skill right now. All right, I got your back. When I look out into this room, I see a lot of speakers, and I'm an academy graduate. So what have I learned in the academy? What negotiation skill can make you a better speaker business person? Well, let me explain 3 simple steps. Step 1, you build a box of Girl Scout cookies. Step 2, you want to feed them to a pregnant bunny. And step 3, build a bigger pie. Cookies, bunnies, pie. That's how it's done. You do that, and you're going to have a great business. Now, a lot of times, I like to get advice from folks like you. And I wish I was there to actually do the audience participation of this little speech. But instead, I used ChatGPT, and I asked it, if you were going to start a speaker's business, what's the first thing you would do? Well, it came back with, put together a one-sheet, speak for free. How about a website? Those are all great ideas. But I've got a better way. You want to hear it? You want to hear this? Try to join a speaker's bureau. That's how it's done. That's what I did. January 2024, I was sitting in my office and I thought, I'm a speaker. I live in the Midwest. I'm going to join the Midwest Speakers Bureau. So I got on their website and I started clicking around, and after 30 frustrating minutes, you know what happened? Spoiler alert. There's no sign up button. But you can query the speakers. So I started searching through speakers and I sorted them by state, and there she was, like an angel on my screen. E-Liz, like email. E-Liz Green. And I thought, she looks nice. I'm going to call her and ask her how to sign up for the Midwest Speakers Bureau. I made a 15-minute appointment. I called her up, and that 15 minutes turned into 90 minutes. We didn't talk about the Bureau. No, instead, E-Liz taught me about marketing, retitled my keynote, told me how to approach companies, and most importantly, she told me about you, the NSA Wisconsin chapter. If that's not generous enough, after all that, E-Liz invited me to be her guest at the 2024 Last Story Standing competition. I said yes. I drove to Madison. I got out of the car. My heart was pounding. I walked in the room. I knew no one. I took my seat. Took one photo from that night. A photo of the program of 7 brilliant speakers who blew me away with their stories. And I thought, I need to join this group. So I joined up and I joined the academy. 1 year after making that phone call, I stood on the stage at the 2025 Last Story Standing competition and told my story, Just Keep Going, about recovering from cancer. Now, networking's tough. And a lot of times your calls go nowhere, emails go into the abyss. How many LinkedIn requests have you sent today? Right? But once in a while, that phone call opens up into thousands of other opportunities, into a room full of doors. And that's where I met all of you. So if we've spent time together, whatever that looked like, in person, at meetings, on the phone, we called each other, thank you. All of that work, all of that help, you guys have your fingerprints on me, in a good way. What I'm doing here has been highly influenced and taught by you guys, and I could not do it without you, so thank you. And E-Liz, thank you. There's a few people I'd like to thank individually. First, my 2 accountability partners, Glenn and Adrian, thank you so much. We had a lot of laughs and a great time through the academy. And my 2 NSA Wisconsin chapter BFFs, neither of them who are there, Kelly Buboltz and Kristen Bach for making me food when I had my surgery and for always picking up the phone. And lastly, John Neppert. John, thank you. Thank you so much for all the time you put in, scheduling speakers, setting up the curriculum, facilitating meetings. That's a lot of time. It has really paid off for me. So thank you, John. I wish I was there to thank you myself. Folks, NSA class of 2025, as your valedictorian, I'll leave with this call to action. Call. Pick up a phone. If you're new, call and make sales. Relentlessly sell yourself. Look for that pregnant bunny. Continue to pump the channel. Find opportunities for yourself and get out there and build your business. And if you're one of those folks who've spoken for a long time, you're a veteran, you're seasoned, maybe even grizzled, I have a challenge for you. You have two choices. You have excellent businesses and you can ride those businesses as long as it takes. Or maybe you got another gear. Maybe you're thinking about your legacy. Maybe you want to evolve and step up. For you guys, also make the call. Because if a guy like me can go from total unknown to spectator to finalist to graduate to valedictorian, how far can you go? How far can you go if you just keep going?